Please don't go and embarrass yourself. Don't go and embarrass yourself. So I used to work out in the same gym as this guy. We became friends. We kind of vibed. Everything was fine until he asked me out. Guys, that night I could not sleep because I was wondering what kind of impression I was gonna create, how to paint my nails, what to wear. All of a sudden I had no clothes. All of a sudden I had nothing to wear. It was that crazy. And so I understand what you are going through. So whether this is your first ever first date or your 10th first date, I'm here to help you crash it out, okay? So let's get into the video. First and foremost thing you gotta do is stop overthinking it, alright? Stop thinking about it. Because for all you know, he's been up all night thinking about what kind of impression he's also going to make. Maybe he's wondering if you like his restaurants of choice. So you are all in the same bowl and you don't have to worry yourself trying to impress anyone because you can never impress a man who does not want to be impressed by you. You don't have to kill yourself trying to overthink anything, okay? He's a human being. And so if you don't understand anything, just ask your question. And especially if you don't know what to wear, asking him where you are going, it's going to help you know whether to dress casual, sporty, or fancy. Until you ask, you wouldn't know. And if you don't know, you will stress yourself. So ask the questions and stop overthinking everything. The next thing I want you to do is to not try to impress him. Because like I said earlier, you can never impress a man who does not want to be impressed by you. And in as much as looks matter and you have to dress to look your best, don't go and try to break the bank to look a certain way when you know that you cannot keep up dressing that way. So what if you are supposed to go on a second date and a third date and a fourth date? Are you going to go broke just to look a certain way when you know that you cannot sustain that kind of dressing? Don't try to impress him. Be yourself. If you overdress, it's going to look desperate. If you underdress, you are not going to feel comfortable because everyone around you will dress appropriately for that place. And so just dress well. You can never go wrong dressing simply and beautifully. So for the day I was talking about, I ended up settling for a red satin blouse and then a blue jeans. And guys, I just held my hair up with some simple jewelry and I was like, whoa, you look great. Don't stress yourself. Wear what you have, but make sure you look your best. You can never go wrong with simplicity. So what color should you paint your nails? Some say that you should paint it red. But what if you don't like red? Just paint your nails in a color that you like, but make sure that it's not weird. Because at the end of the day, it's comfort. Alright? Simple, elegant, comfort looks are the ones you should go for. When it comes to your hair, I don't think there's any hair that is suited for first date. You just have to style your hair in a way that brings out the best features of your face and makes your outfit look well put together. So for instance, if you have a bigger forehead, go with bangs, okay? If your face looks good when you put your hair up in a pony, hold some pony. You can even curl your hair or just wear it in a way that makes you look well put together and comfortable. Don't stress it or overthink it. Just don't do too much because you and your personality are the best part of the outfit. So just be yourself. Wear what makes you comfortable, but make sure that it suits the environment in which you're having the date. The goal is for the two of you to get to know each other. So keep your questions simple, girl. This is not a time for you to come and prove how intelligent or sophisticated you could be. Don't be afraid to ask questions. However, make sure you're not asking questions that are too personal or embarrassing. If when they ask you that question, you are going to feel embarrassed, then make sure that you don't ask the other person that kind of question. Although the first date says a lot about the person, there's no way you're going to know everything. Okay, and besides, this is just the first date, and so if things should work out, you have a lot of time to get to know the person more. So don't come and ask anything that is gonna make the whole conversation feel awkward, and then you have to end up stopping everything and going home. Please, if you talk like myself, just keep it shy. Like hold it, keep it together until you feel really comfortable or until he feels really comfortable to discuss very personal things with you. Come in if something is funny. You can chip in something funny for you to just laugh over it, because for all you know, he's also feeling very nervous and is waiting for you to rescue him. So don't just look at him, struggle and do all the talking. Have a conversation. Okay, you're not going there to listen just to listen. You're there to have a conversation, to get to know each other. So make sure you make the environment convenient for both of you. Don't go and then you sit back for him to do all the talking. Don't go and also ask all the questions. Make sure that you are engaging in the conversation. And don't try to look smart. No, don't try to look smart at all or make him look dumb, right? It doesn't speak well about you. And also, do not talk about yourself forever. Give him the opportunity to also talk about himself. Leave some things for the imagination. If you have like 4 degrees, tell him about just one and let him find out about the rest for himself. Every achievement that you have, make sure that he's the one who is unraveling you as time goes on. That is really going to increase his excitement about you. Because if you tell him everything about you today, tomorrow if you have another date, what are you going to talk about? So leave some things for the imagination. Become mysterious and let him play the game of unraveling you bit by bit. Look, eat, okay? Just get comfortable and eat what I said before you. So long as you're observing basic table manners, allow yourself to feel comfortable. Make sure that you don't order the most expensive item on the menu or start asking servers to do takeaway for you. He says, don't go and embarrass yourself. Don't go and embarrass yourself. That's why it's advisable that before you go on a date with someone, you at least eat something from home. Eat something little so that becomes your foundation, and any little thing you are offered on that date, you're okay. Now, I know that we are in an era where women want to prove that they can be independent and that they don't need a man, blah blah blah, but make sure you don't offer to pay for anything unless he asks you to, okay? If he insists that you should pay for the meal or go 50-50, then that is going to tell you the kind of man you are dealing with, because no responsible and provider man is going to take you on a date and ask you to pay for it. No. But if you insist you pay for the meal, it's gonna make him feel emasculated. It's gonna make him feel like you're trying to take control. So just sit back, be your receptive self, let him pay for the meal. But if he insists that you pay and you have the money, pay for it. And here's one thing: to make sure that you have money enough in your pocket, so that if you should go for this meal and this guy should stand you up, you can pay for your meal and transport yourself back home. Don't go on that date putting all your hope in this guy, and then when he doesn't show up or he orders and then stands you up, you're gonna be embarrassed. But at the end of the day, just be your feminine self, allow this man to provide, and gratefully say thank you. Now that the date is over, the tables are cleared and you're on your way home, you can just say, hey, thank you, I had a great time. And if you didn't like anything, there's no need to be rude, because you have every right to politely decline the next date or just asking for an explanation. Just don't be rude, okay? Because you don't know where you're gonna meet that person another time. We keep people around us for other things more than dates. So if you are rude right now, you destroy your chances of building a better interpersonal relationship with the person. Now, from a Christian perspective, I'm not gonna ask anyone to go and make out on their first date, because even if you don't fear God, and then this man should have sex with you on the first day, but he doesn't call you again, do you have the strength it takes to endure the kind of feeling that will come after it? Like, you're gonna feel like this guy just used you. Do you have the strength it takes to endure that kind of thing, that a man is gonna sleep with you and not call you again? No. If he asks for a hug, come on, give him the hug. But if he asks you to open your zip, please zip it up, okay, and let this man unravel you. Because if this thing should turn into something serious and you guys get married, you have a lot of time to have sex, something I hear you're even going to get bored of. So for the meantime, zip it up and let him reach out to you. When you go for the first date, don't be so eager to ask him to go for another date. Let a man do the chasing. And I'm so eager to know how your first day went. So if you watch this video for your first day, make sure you come back and tell us the results of the date. Okay, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, and to see you next time, take care of yourself.